Good morning, friends at St. Mark's. We got a little bit of snow yesterday, and it looks like we're to get a significant amount today, especially during our times when we'll be gathering for worship. So our Congregation Council has made the decision to cancel worship this day, which likely you've already read in the attached email. But I just wanted to take a moment for us just to ponder together the gift of creation and the gift of snow. I know it's pain sometimes, but it's also a reminder to us that sometimes we just need to stop. Makes everything stand still. Notice how it muffles and mutes the sound around us. So I invite your time of worship this day to be one of stillness. That you would take some time this morning, this afternoon, and just to be in the stillness, and to perhaps look out the window and just watch the snow for a bit. To be still and know that amidst all the hurriedness and the things that are all around us, God is still God, and the creation continues to provide us grace and love and support, even with today's blanket of snow. So I invite you to be still. I invite you also to take a moment and to fill your heart with gratitude. For what are you thankful for this day and for whom? And in your moment of stillness, hold some gratitude in your heart. Maybe even write the things down for which you're grateful. I've included in the email and in the information down below on the link here in the YouTube, a link to a devotional, which I invite you to read. It's a devotion on today's gospel reading, which were we to have had worship, I was going to read both in the standard translation that we use, as well as in the First Nations Indigenous translation. And so I'd like to read from that for you now. This is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 7. Creator sets free, Jesus, along with his 12 message bearers and a large number of his followers, went down from the mountain to where the ground is flat. A great number of people came to hear him speak and to be healed. They came from all over the land of promise, Judea, from the village of peace, Jerusalem, and from the coast of Rockland, Tyre, and hunting grounds, Sidon. The ones tormented by unclean spirits were being set free. All the people were trying to touch him, for great power was flowing from him to heal them all. Creator sets free, Jesus, looked out over the crowd of his followers and began to teach them about the ways of Creator's good road. He said, Creator's blessing rests on you who are poor and in need. The good road is yours to walk. Creator's blessing rests on you who hunger now, for you will be filled to the full. Creator's blessing rests on the ones who weep now, for your sorrow will turn into laughter. Creator's blessing rests on you who are hated and rejected, looked down on and treated as worthless, all because you have chosen to walk the good road with the true human being. When this happens, let your hearts be glad and jump for joy. The spirit world above will honor you, for this is the same way your ancestors were treated, the prophets of their day. We are walking in their moccasins now. Here is what he said to the privileged among the people. Sorrow and trouble will be the end of you who store up possessions for yourselves, for you have already had a life of ease. Sorrow and trouble will be the end of you who eat your fill now. You will go hungry later. Sorrow and trouble will be the end of you who are laughing about this now. For your own trail of tears is coming. Sorrow and trouble will be your end when others say only good things about you. For this is what our ancestors said about the prophets who told lies. The gospel of Creator sets free, Jesus Christ. I invite you to read the devotion that I have included in the email. Additionally, I invite you to do one last thing today. Think of 2 people whom you haven't spoken to in a while, and reach out to them, whether you write a note or call them. But take a moment to reach out and connect with someone whom you haven't connected with in a while. All right, friends, be safe, stay warm, and see you along the way.